that they took turns there.
So I can be the one.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, Twisted Whiskey Reactions, doing another reaction video for you today. Another new artist that I've never heard of or checked out, doing a song that I'm semi-familiar with. I listened to some R&B back in the 90s, and rap and stuff like that, but country has always been my home base. So I kind of remember the song, I think, and if it's the one I'm thinking of, so I'm kind of eager to check this one out. And it's I Want to Know by Joe, and the artist doing it that we're checking out today is Will Gittens. Dude, I'm terrible with names. I'm so bad with names, so I apologize if I mispronounce. And believe me, I have a lot of widespread artists from parts of the world that have names that I couldn't spell for any. I can't pronounce some of them. I got people in my comments like literally bouncing ball, like Barney style, how to say their name, and I can't do it. I don't know. So, but he's also with Flynn, and that seems pretty easy. I think I got that one. They're doing it together. So, I hope you are excited to check this out. This is a oldie R&B song, and yeah, man, let's get right into this. I'm excited to see if it's the one I'm thinking of. So, glad you could join me, and all that stuff's out of the way. You know what we got to do? We got to mount up. Let's roll. All right, here we go.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, I think this is the one I was thinking of.
Yeah. It's amazing how you knock me off my feet. Every time you come around me, I get weak. Oh, na, yeah. Nobody ever made me feel this way.
Oh, okay.
You kiss my lips and then you take my breath away. So I wanna know what turns you on. I wanna know, so I can be all that and more. I like to know what makes you cry. So I can be the one who always makes you smile.
Okay, so real quick, it is the one I was thinking of. I did like this song back then. I do know the words to it. It's one of the ones that's hard for me not to sing when I hear it because it brings back a lot of memories from when this was Brown. So, yeah, I don't know what it is about an acoustic guitar, right? And maybe that's the country in me. Maybe it's the idea of like sitting around with an acoustic guitar, you playing songs that weren't, obviously use an acoustic guitar in the original and stuff, and you make it into this different kind of thing, but you can keep it so close in it, but it sounds so different with an acoustic guitar. Like, I really love acoustic versions of songs. I think some acoustic versions of songs are better than the originals with all of the music pumped into it. I think sometimes that could take away from some things. But I love it. So I love this version of the song with the acoustic. I think it's great.
Oh, girl, he never understood what you were worth. And he never took the time to make it work. No. Baby, I'm the kind of man who shows concern. Yes, I do. Any way that I can please you, let me learn. So, baby, I wanna know what turns you on. I wanna know, so I can be all that and more.
They took turns there.
So I can be the one that always makes you smile. Hey, yeah. Tell me what I gotta do to please you. Baby, anything you say I'll do. Cause I only wanna make you happy. From the bottom of my heart, it's true. Tell me what I gotta do to please you. Baby, anything you say I'll do. Cause I only wanna make you happy. From the bottom of my heart, it's true, it's true. I wish that I could take a journey through your mind. Alright. And find emotions that you always try to hide. I do believe that there's a love you wanna share. Oh, I'll take good care of you, lady, have no fear. So, baby, I wanna know what turns you on. I'd like to know,
okay.
I'd like to know, yeah. So I can be all that and more. I wanna know. I'd like to know what makes you cry. So I can be the one that always makes you smile. Tell me what I gotta do to please you. Baby, anything you say I'll do. Cause I only wanna make you happy. From the bottom of my heart, it's true, it's true. Tell me what I gotta do to please you. Baby, anything you say I'll do. Cause I only wanna make you happy. From the bottom of my heart, it's true. I wanna know.
Wow. Okay. Okay. All right. Hey, like I said, as soon as I heard it, I was like, okay, yeah. Okay, now we're, going back to like high school for me, I believe. And like I said, I am a country music fan through and through. I love country music. And not just out of exploring music as a whole, because I grew up in a very musically diverse family. Listened to a lot of different stuff, classic rock and all kinds of stuff, and but like when I was dating and like you back then you used to send songs to your girl or whatever, try to if you were trying to date a girl, you would send her a little love song or breakup songs, and you had all these different music was a huge part of social life back then, where you'd be like, oh, this says exactly how I feel, something. So back then, I don't know if it was just out of necessity or what, but like if I sent a girl a Billy Ray Cyrus song back then, she'd be like, what the hell? Where I grew up, country music wasn't super popular. It wasn't like I was like, out in the boonies and stuff. It was, I was in the cities and, stuff like that. So it wasn't the most popular music. So I couldn't be sending some chick, Garth Brooks song. She'd be like, what the hell is this? So, I would listen to back then a lot of R&B and stuff with my buddies, and, that was their main music, and rap and stuff. So, I kind of got into it vicariously through them, and picked up on stuff. So I do remember the song and a lot of other songs. Keith Sweat, I think, is that his name? Keith Sweat, yeah. Casey and JoJo, those types of songs back then were huge. So I like their version. Like I said, something about an acoustic guitar does something to music for me. Again, that completely can change a song, even if you're sticking close to like they did. Like from what I can remember of the song, it was along those lines of melody. And Joe had a higher pitched voice, but I love the dynamic of the two of them. I like how they traded off, and then came back together. Like it was a really good cover for me. So, and it took me back, man. So nostalgia is worth something to me, and it put me in a weird place in my head I haven't been to in a long time. Not weird, like weird, but I mean like, going back to those days of was that buying CDs? I was probably buying CDs by then, which some of you younger people probably don't even. Anyway, we're not gonna get into all that. But so awesome job, Will and Rome. Not that we're friends on first name basis, but yeah, good job. I like that a lot. So, and I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, like I said, if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. It's a huge help to me. It doesn't cost you a dime. Just a little, get that like, that click if you did. Not asking you to be dishonest. Just if you did, please take a moment and do that. It's a huge help, and I super appreciate it. And click that bell if you're interested in seeing some more of my videos down the road. Every Tuesday and Thursday, I release a new reaction video. And go back through if you're new and check out some of the other artists, because I rely on you guys. A lot of my finds and artists and some of these offshoots that I find are from you guys, and I end up really enjoying them. Revisiting a lot of the artists. If you go back and look at my playlists, I revisit a lot of artists, come back around. I try to cycle through and not just do the same one over and over and over again. But I like to cycle through and let them come out with new stuff. I want to see what's going on, and discover new artists and take the time to branch out even further, which for me is a big deal. So yeah, that's it. So thank you guys, and until the next time, stay good, do no harm, but take no bull.